Beard Wizard family? Welcome back to Beard Wizard Reviews. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media, links to all of which you can find in the video description below, including ways to support this channel, like clicking that red subscribe button. We just crossed 1,890. We're almost to 1,900. We're just 100 and a handful away from our goal of 2,000 that I wanted to hit before April. So we are well on our way. I'm curious to see how far over that mark we're going to hit. So thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments, your suggestions, everything. That's why I do this. I have so much fun talking to you guys and sharing. You guys share with me the stories that I hear, especially on some of the songs that I do are incredible. So thank you guys so much. Happy Valentine's Day. Guys, let me tell you, or gals, or whoever, do things that are unique. I have to say that my wife and I are both a little unusual, if you didn't guess. We don't normally do much for Valentine's Day. My wife does not expect flowers or jewelry or candy or any of that stuff. Now, sometimes she gets that stuff when I have a wild hair, but be unique. Today, I've been flooding her Facebook feed with goofy and corny and silly Valentine's e-cards. Like every hour on the hour, I've just been spamming her Facebook feed with them. And she texted me at work, is like, what are you doing? Why? I'm like, did you smile? She's like, yeah. I'm like, that's what I'm doing. So do something unique. Don't do just the same old thing. Don't be that guy or that gal rush into the grocery store at 3:30 in the afternoon on Valentine's Day trying to buy the last bouquet of overpriced flowers. Do something different. Go buy her a box of discount Valentine's Day cards and leave them all over the damn house. And let her find them months from now. Promise she'll love it. So anyway, today we're going to take a look at a new one from Benjamin Dakota Rogers called Back to You. It's appropriate for this song. For this day. It's sort of a love song. So we'll take a look at this, pause as necessary, talk about the music. Welcome whoever just joined. If you're in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Leave your suggestions. Benjamin Dakota Rogers was a suggestion to me. I'd never even heard of the guy until one of you said, hey, check this guy out. So I did, and I love him. Great stuff. Hey, how's it going, Ed? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I try sometimes. As a matter of fact, I did that a couple years back where I did buy a box of discounted, like the school Valentine, that you send your kid to school with, the little Valentine's cards that you tear out and just write to and from on the back. And I scattered them everywhere one year. It was hysterical because she's like, what, why are you doing this? I'm like, cause it's making you laugh. And it was making me laugh, and it was great. And it's a story that we'll remember. I guarantee you they're not going to remember the flowers you got them 5 years ago. Do something cool and unique. So anyway, Benjamin Dakota Rogers, Back to You. We're going to take a look at this. If you're in here with Ed, say hi. Welcome whoever just joined. Here we go. Cheers.
Well, I gambled my last dollar on a girl in a sequin dress. I was just outside of Philly trying to thumb my way back west. In a dirty bathroom mirror, I tried to cut myself off. I was always all or nothing. My courage keeps getting lost. And all the words you said to me came back on the drive. Couldn't bear to bring myself inside, 'cause I'm barely alive.
Sorry,
Sorry about that. Back to you. I'm gonna make it back to you. Whoa, darling. I know I'm gonna make it back to you. I'm gonna make it back to you. Whoa.
This guy is so different and so unique. It's so unusual. And sorry about that weird glitch live show. I hit the scroll wheel on my mouse when I was checking the timestamp. his tone, his quality of voice is unique, and it's intriguing. It's interesting. It's not something I've ever heard. I don't think I've ever heard an artist quite like him. And I love the songwriting and storytelling he's got going on here. It reminds me a lot of the older country, the older folk music, where a good portion of the song was a story. It was about something. It wasn't just words jammed together that sounded cool. You know, they were trying to tell a tale. And Benjamin's last few have been, they seem to be telling a story about the same person. This one, he doesn't specifically talk about being a trucker, but he talks about being on the road, about the dirty bathroom mirror, kind of those images that you would pull from traveling or being a trucker. And one of the last songs we did of his too was about being a trucker and being on the road. And so he's going with a theme here that's kind of interesting. It is, in a sense, a love song. It's a bit of a bittersweet love song, but you'll hear more about this devotion that this character, this storyteller has to the person he's going to get back to. As far as musically, he's such an unusual and talented and unique artist that it's hard to, like, I can't compare him to anybody else. But absolutely fantastic. I love, so far, everything I've heard from him. I love.
With cold sweats, they've been tearing me at my seams. I wish missing you was easier, but you've been missing me. All the anger in my bloodline had me going for my knife. I felt guilty, I felt crazy, I cried the rest of the night. And every time I turn around, see the look in your eyes. Couldn't bear to bring myself inside, 'cause I'm barely alive.
So much passion.
I know I'm gonna make it back to you. I'm gonna make it back to you. Whoa, darling. I know I'm gonna make it back to you. I'm gonna make it back to you. Whoa.
This is, sorry, I'll back it up because that was a weird spot to start. This everything I've heard from him so far reminds me, and a part of the costuming he does and the outfits that he wears, it makes me think of like very classic Americana music, like 1920s or earlier sort of folk music, before country music was a thing. You know, this would have been the kind of music you would have heard that wasn't popular, that's not the I can't think of the term for the music that was popular in the 20s, the big band kind of music. There's more of the stuff, like I could totally picture these guys playing like a backwoods band in Georgia off of some dirt road in 1920, you know, and I think that's what they're going for. Hopefully I'm not completely misreading what they're going for here in style and sound and feel. But that's what I feel like. Like, I bet if you put these guys in black and white on the set of a period like 1919 or 1915 American South kind of movie, but they'd fit right in. And like, yeah, Ed, exactly. A very interesting vocal style. It's weird at first, but the more I listen to him, the more I enjoy how the uniqueness of it.
You could call me in the morning just to see if I'm alright. You can tell me that you love me even if I know it's a lie. I keep driving in direction that my home used to be, but it's just a worn out picture dancing like a faded magazine. And Every time I turn around, see the look in your eyes. Couldn't bear to bring myself inside, 'cause I'm barely alive. But oh, darling, my oh, I'm gonna
Good
make
Lord.
it back to you. I'm gonna make
Good
it back
Lord.
to you. Oh, darling, mine, oh, I'm gonna make it back to you. I'm gonna make it back to you. Oh,
Goodness. That passion there in that last verse, that pain that you could feel in his voice was stellar. Why is there, this is interesting. I
Yeah. Yeah. You ever come across
Ripley back there chasing her tail. I like the sort of behind the scenes stuff they got going on here. Very, very cool. It was really nice, Ed. I agree. Very cool song. Again, Benjamin Dakota Rogers is an incredible songwriter and vocalist. So unique and interesting. He reminds me, like I said, of a much older style of music, which I think is what he's going for. It's more of a revival of a style of music that really hasn't been popular in a century or more. Sort of reminiscent of Poor Man's Poison that we've done on the channel a few times, and which I will hopefully be getting back to. Very cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. Yeah, I can't say much more about it. It's just fantastic. I loved it. Make sure you go check out his channel. If you haven't already subscribed there, or subscribe here first, then subscribe there. Hopefully going to have a comic book review this week. Also, Steel Panther has a new song out, so I got to go listen to that and see. Most of their songs are a little bit too over the top for this channel, I would think, but we'll see. Some of their songs, though, are very good, so we'll see how this new one is and talk about that. It'll probably have the new bassist in it. And, yeah, come back for more. I'll see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.